Bud, the push for better outcomes has been tried and is happening across the state for county jail inmates, Tarrant County, Travis County, and Austin, and even other places.
People are looking for a better way to handle mental health. The jails in Texas should not be the biggest mental health facilities in the state. At the same time, the people, the public, the voters, want criminals locked up. And so, but you have a county judge who's looking at the budget. Every time somebody gets arrested, it costs money in the courts, it costs money in the prosecutor's office, it costs money in the jail. That's why the judge will say, don't lock people up unless they need to be locked up.
And you know, Ashley, the Travis County Judge Andy Brown's been on a program a number of times talking about the mental health diversion that he's really pushed for there. He had success in the legislature as well. He's actually made some progress on this front.
Yeah, and I mean, I think when you look at some of the things that are happening in Travis County, in Austin proper, in the surrounding cities, even going down to the level of having these mental health teams that can go out with officers, that can go out instead of officers, embedding them, excuse me, even with other first responders. It's looking at things on those levels so that you can stop that from even happening, stop it before it even gets to the jails and becomes a more expensive problem for the county.
Yeah, and Natalie, in Dallas County alone, a lot's going to be on the line for this, for getting this passed and for the better outcomes as Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins wants.
Sure, getting anything through the Texas legislature is a hurdle in itself, but Austin was able to do it, and I don't see why Dallas wouldn't be able to do it. You know, having a mental health issue is not a crime, but it is something that has to be addressed, and to Bud's point, jails should not be the largest mental health institutions in a city.
And you know, Governor Patrick has pushed for new mental health hospitals across the state, and a big push on criminal justice reform, bail reform because of what's happened in Harris County too. I can't imagine this will be that big of a deal in the legislature though, Bud.
Well, you know, the state has gone back to mental health hospitals after kind of decentralizing them a few terms ago. Now they've built the new one in Houston, you know, added more of the hopes for one in Tarrant County, and then the other question is juvenile facilities too, and
right.
The judge didn't talk about that. The juvenile facilities are going to be growing again. They've been shrinking for a long time.